In other news tonight, the 6th Annual Arbitration and Investment Summit for the Caribbean and Latin America is set for January 29th at the University of the Bahamas' Harry Seymour Library. Organizer attorney Peter Maynard says the system could have been a more feasible and efficient way of resolving the long-standing Bahama conflict. He says construction legislation, along with his recommendation on the terms of major construction agreements, could avoid such conflicts.
I proposed in the past, and I'm sure this panel will discuss this point, that when the government concludes the heads of agreement with these very huge projects of a certain size, that in the heads of agreement themselves there should be provisions to deal with dispute avoidance. So we don't find ourselves in a position of having thousands of people laid off again. When the dispute comes up, it goes immediately to some dispute avoidance body who is designated from the very outset, from the time the contract is signed. You know who's going to be handling disputes.
Attorney Maynard also noted that local arbitration has already proven to have an impact in the maritime industry.
One of the carriers was in touch with the Summitt to say, would you kindly bring Bahamian arbitrators and arbitration council and maritime people together so that we can meet them with a view to hiring Bahamians to help resolve their maritime disputes. That's a great development as far as I can see. We have vessels flagged in the Bahamas. Well, what benefit do Bahamians actually receive apart from the government fees and so on? This is a significant benefit, that disputes now will be dealt with, maritime disputes will be dealt with right here in the Bahamas.